Robin Hoodwinked is a nice idea, and visually it's really appealing, but I wish Tuffy or Nibbles, the little grey mouse, I wish he didn't open his mouth because it really ruined it. This is a 1958 Tom and Jerry cartoon. It's directed by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, and Tuffy is voiced by Lucille Bliss. It is Tuffy in this variation. And I want to point out that there's nothing wrong with the voice acting. In fact, it's very impressive. Tuffy speaks with a quite classic Cockney accent sometimes, and sometimes he goes a bit Scottish. It's certainly a very interesting accent. And I don't know why the decision was made to give this mouse a voice, because the narrative definitely could have carried itself without needing that voice, particularly because we have a narrator at the beginning telling us what's going on. And what's going on is Robin Hood is in prison, and Tom is guarding Robin Hood's prison cell, and Jerry and Tuffy, in this case, decide to try and rescue him and get the key, but obviously Tom is there and it's very difficult. Will they be able to get the key? Will they be able to free Robin Hood? Obviously, I'm not going to answer that question, because that's kind of the point of the narrative, but it would have been very easy to follow this without the little grey mouse ever needing to speak, and it didn't work for me. The voice, as I said, nothing wrong with the voice acting, but the voice itself didn't seem to go well with the mouse. Unless he was singing. When he was singing, that actually kind of worked for me a little bit. It was weird, and I would still have rather have had without it, but it worked a little bit. So I actually feel like this would be better watched silently, for my personal opinion and my personal preference with what I look for in a Tom and Jerry cartoon. But at the same time, visually, it was really beautiful. And the costumes the characters are wearing are absolutely adorable. I think the mice are wearing these little kind of classic hats with the green hats with the feathers in them. I think they look wonderful. Tom looks fabulous. The animation quality is stunning. The the colours are gorgeous. The walls are not quite grey. They have like a blue hue, which makes it really inviting and easy to watch. The green colours are very fresh and earthy, and visually it really is very stunning. And there are some scenes inside Tom, which I won't say any more about, but I thought they came across very well. So if I was watching it silently, I probably would have said it was brilliant. But there's just something about the little grey mouse, Tuffy. He's Tuffy on IMDb, by the way. I'm not sure if he's actually Tuffy or if that's just what they credit him as. If anybody knows a concrete answer, let me know. Sometimes he doesn't have a name. But Tuffy and Nibbles are kind of the same character. He's very cute, and I love him, and he's one of my favourite supporting characters from Tom and Jerry, but I wish he kept his mouth shut, because I have to say it did ruin what is otherwise, in terms of the visual quality and the narrative, a really interesting cartoon.